Something big happened. We had just finished night prep. Amaka and I went back to the hostel early, but Halima stayed behind to return a textbook. That was when she saw them. Four girls, dressed in skimpy clothes under their school jackets, sneaking out through the back fence. A small car was waiting. Halima saw everything, but they didn't see her. She came running to our room, breathing heavily. I saw them, all of them. All of them. Nancy even kissed the driver. We knew we had to do something. But what? Report them? Who would believe us? That night, we wrote everything we knew into a notebook. Dates, what we seen, names. We call it the truth book. But someone found out. The next morning, our locker was broken into. The book was gone. That's when the Night Queens declared full war. They turned the entire hostel against us. Rumors started spreading that we were jealous, that we were spies, that we wanted to destroy others' happiness. The three of us became outcasts. They made our life hell, but we didn't stop watching. We knew something bad was coming, something big, something that will expose everything, whether they were ready or not. The tension in school girls' college was getting worse. Amaka barely smiled anymore. Halima had stopped attending night prep, and me, I started sleeping with one eye open. We knew the Night Queens were planning something, and it would be wicked, but nothing prepared us for what happened that Friday night. It was midterm weekend. Most of the guests were expecting food from home. The school was a little looser during this period. Fewer teachers stayed on campus, and the senior hostel had more freedom than usual. It was the perfect time to strike for them. I remember we had just gone to bed when we heard loud whisper near the window. They are going again, Amaka said, peeping. Four figures dressed in shorts, tight clothes, tiptoed past the fence. But this time, they weren't alone. Two junior guests followed closely, Sandra and Peace. They have finally dragged them in. Halima whispered, her voice shaking. These are JSS 3 girls. That was the movement. Something inside me snapped. It was no longer just rivalry. It was evil. They were recruiting young girls into a life they might never return from. We had to do something. We couldn't keep quiet anymore. We took the risk. We sneaked out too, but not to follow them. We went straight to the headmistress, Miss Eze. She was shocked at first, then suspicious. Do you have proof? No, I said boldly, but come with us. You will see it with your eyes. She agreed. For the first time, someone was ready to listen. Miss Eze called two security guards, and they followed us through the back of the hostel, hiding behind bushes near the fence. We waited. 1 hour passed, then 2. Just when we thought nothing would happen, we heard tires scratching. A small white car returned, but it wasn't alone. 2 more cars followed behind it. One of them was a police van. We didn't understand what was happening. Then we saw Nancy and the other girls being pushed out of the cars, half-dressed, confused, crying. Sandra and Peace were also pulled out, looking terrified. They had been caught in a hotel during a raid. We stood frozen. The Night Queens, the girls who used to laugh at us, the girls who were once untouchable, were now crying like children. The police said they were picked up in a raid on an illegal party involving underage girls and older men. The men escaped, but the girls didn't. Everything came crashing down that night. The principal was called. The next morning, parents were invited. Funds were confiscated. A full investigation started. Nancy was suspended. Belena was expelled. Cynthia and Juliet were sent home for a month. Sandra and Peace were transferred to another school. And us, we became the girls who dared to speak up. But it wasn't a pride we felt. It was pain. Pain that things had gone that far. Pain that the girls had almost lost themselves completely. And pain because deep inside, we still cared about them. The school was quiet after the incident. Too quiet. No more perfume-filled corridors. No more sneaky footsteps at night. No more whispers of flashing phones and sugar daddies. The hostel felt like a different place. But even in the silence, the damage had already been done. 2 weeks after the suspension, Nancy returned, alone. No Belinda, no Cynthia, no Juliet. She walked through the school gate with her head low, not like the proud queen who once owned every hallway. Her hair was rough. Her skin looked pale. Her eyes, those same eyes that once carried boldness and pride, now carried something else. Shame. Guests stared as she walked in. Some whispered, others laughed. But we didn't. I watched her from afar, and I didn't feel like laughing. I felt